What's going on, everybody? It's Rick from Gardening with Barchuckin. Getting into this feeding from last week. Today will be the 40th feeding. Cool, a lot of activity. This had the pulp and it also had half a watermelon. So let's hop in and see how it's looking. Okay, there's some of the rind. Bunch of worms. Okay, let's see what's going on. Wow. They completely decimated that little baby half a watermelon. So cool. Oh, there's some of that banana. And that's just loaded with worms too. There should be another piece of banana. Is that it right there? Yeah, oh my goodness, they really devoured that. So about 2 weeks and that piece is completely gone. That one is about how it was last week, so probably by next week the rest of that banana peel should be gone. Okay, what I will do is pull this stuff out so I can put that back into the feeding area, and then I'll go ahead and give this a quick fluffing. And while I'm thinking about it, I believe it was Sandra was asking me about, feeding side to side. So instead of putting it in the middle, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually feed more on the side. And then I can actually rotate it to the other side next week. And then I keep getting containers for the eggs and then also drink containers. So this is a great way to kind of get rid of them. Today's feeding, I have a little apple core that I did have in the freezer. And then the pulp from the juicer. Go ahead and add the ground eggshell. And then I'll cover this all up. Oops. Hopefully people were shouting, "Hey Rick, you got to put the other stuff back in the middle." Boom. Easy peasy. It's a nice looking worm there. This is the worm chow. I like to add that. That actually gives the worms something to eat a little quicker. And then as the food continues to break down, the pulp and the apple core, the worms can then attack that. So I remember, I'm going to actually leave it a little folded there. And for today, let's check out and see how everything's looking kind of in the rest of the bin. There was quite a few worms poking through the bottom because I did go ahead and just agitate them when I did the fluffing for the feeding. This material still isn't very damp. You can see some castings and some wet spots, but it's not overly damp right now. I do see a couple worms kind of in the corners, which that is good. Here's another nice little worm there. I see a little bit of castings there. The bottom of the inoculating tray did not have any worms poking through. It did have a couple pieces of cardboard on it. And this is still very, very dry, which is helping to keep the worms out of it for now. But with more feedings, it will keep releasing moisture down this way. So for now, I'm perfectly happy with how this bin is. Once again, nothing on the bottom of that tray. Very happy with how this looks. Dry, no moisture, no worms. Same thing going on down here. Okay. As I like to show you, these little tabs have to get caught on the inside part of that basin. So now that's locked back in. And then each corner has these little grooves, and that's what the tray sits inside. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along on this Worm Wednesday, the 40th feeding. It's pretty hard to believe that another 12 feedings, this will be going for one whole year, basically in a little less than 3 months. If you guys have any questions, don't forget, drop them down in the comments. Thanks for coming along, checking out the video. Everybody have a great day.